talk about the disappointment of the loss and that tough comeback. It just fell short.
Yeah, surely extremely disappointing. Didn't get off to a very good start offensively and special teams, and that's my fault for whatever reason. Just not off to a great start. Defensively, I thought we competed all day. They did a great job of just grinding it, having a bunch of short third down conversions, which they did a great job of converting, and our guys competed, no question. Our first 7 possessions, we turned the ball over inside the 5. We don't get a 4th down inside the 5, and we fumbled whatever Marks was, I don't know, 25, 30-ish. If we turn, a couple of those into touchdowns, it's a completely different game. But I have to give them a ton of credit, and really proud of our guys and how they competed.
You said last year they didn't get your best shot. Was that the case tonight, or do you have to give Stanford's defense credit?
Absolutely. I think we competed really well. There's a ton of things that will go back. We had a bunch of guys slipping on the top of routes for whatever reason. A couple plays would have been huge that the ball was out on the top of the route, kind of timing situations, and would have been field flipping kind of possession type of situations. But our guys competed. There's no question about that. Did we play perfectly? No. Did we coach perfectly? Absolutely not. And we'll fix it this week.
Given the implications of BCS, how tough is it when you lose a game like this? Knowing that there's so many other teams that are undefeated right now.
Well, I'm sure any league loss is disappointing, and where we've put ourselves, where our players have put ourselves, it's obviously magnified. But again, couldn't be prouder of this group of guys and how they competed. We don't hold the cards anymore, but we never hold the cards. We have to come back and prepare and get ready for whoever's next.
This is a perfect way, if you putting in a textbook or a playbook, this is exactly how to play and hang on to the ball. They had it, I think, 3/4 of the time, so you don't get your offense.
Well, yeah, a lot goes into that. I think from an execution standpoint on offense, we'll look at the film and there'll be a lot of woulda, shoulda, couldas, but unfortunately we don't get do-overs. And I give them a ton of credit. They're going to have a lot of guys that are graduating this year on an outstanding defense, and that'll change things a little bit. But again, give them credit.
Was their offensive line a little more formidable, Mark, than you thought? Their offensive line seems like it was pretty. Seems like they got yardage, never at short yardage.
I don't think we ever said otherwise. I don't think you're saying that underestimated somebody, or
No, I'm not saying that you underestimated. Was it more formidable than you expected?
No, I think Stanford's an outstanding team. They played really, really well. And they finished the game better than we did, started the game a lot better than we did, and they won tonight.
We've seen 2 years in a row now Stanford played very well against you guys. What is it that they're doing so well that other teams haven't been able to do?
I think they're really playing. A lot of teams have played us very similarly to how they do. But again, there's a ton of those guys are graduating this year. There's 15 or 16 that are top 20, 12 defense, something like that, are seniors, and they're talented and experienced and very deep. The scheme is a lot of teams have played us very similar to how they did, and there's been different results, but yeah, they've beaten us 2 years in a row.